right here, right here, right here. Yeah, yeah.
Can't read it, I can't read it.
Make it.
Man, why you do it?
That way just a bit.
Do the rich pay their fair share? There are two parts to this question. Who is rich and what is fair? Let's start with who is rich. Nearly everyone assumes that a person who is among the top 10% of all income earners qualifies as rich. But according to 2011 data, a top 10% household makes around $150,000 or above in gross annual income. That's income before deductions and taxes. Now, $150,000 is a nice living, but it certainly doesn't make you rich. Okay then, what about the top 5%? You get into this percentile if your household makes around $190,000 or above. That's a nice bump, but it hardly puts you in the rich category. How about the top 1%? That's $500,000 or above. Of course, there are people who make more than $500,000, and there are some who make many millions, even billions, but the number who do is very small. Now let's talk about fair. Fair would seem to be that the group of taxpayers who earn 10% of the country's income would pay 10% of the country's taxes. The group who earned 20% would pay 20% of the taxes, and so on. But what if I told you that according to IRS data, the top 10% of all earners, the people making $150,000 and above, pay 71% of all federal income tax while earning only 43% of all income. If anything, the top 10% pay more than their fair share. So, as it happens, do the much reviled top 1%. They earn 17% of all income, but pay 37% of all federal income taxes. And what about those at the other end of the income scale, the lower earners? Are we squeezing them? Hardly. Those who make $45,000 or less, 47% of all earners, pay little and often no income taxes. Numerous academic studies, including ones that I have done, show that when tax rates are too high, investment, risk-taking by entrepreneurs, and therefore job creation all decline. And when that happens, it's the poor who suffer, not the rich. But to say the rich, however you might define them, don't pay their fair share is simply wrong.